Guys, welcome to my YouTube channel again. Yep, we are a little bit improving from the environment compared to our first video. Yes, so if you guys think that maybe something is changing, comment below. It will be very kind of you, and I would like to appreciate everyone who supported me in my first video, because honestly you guys, I did not expect to see more than 100 views for 3 days in my video. That was very kind, and you guys are amazing. I'd like to tell you guys to subscribe to my returning subbies. I appreciate, and you are welcome. Ever sat down and you are feeling like nothing is working, nothing is going on like the way it is supposed to? Everything you are doing is failing, like your life is a mess, you are just in a total mess. Like no matter what you do, you are not seeing any progress. You understand? You're not seeing any progress. Even if its business is not going the way it is supposed to be going, even if it is relationship, it is not going the way it is supposed to be going. You have ever been in that kind of situation, I'm happily telling you that this video is for you, and I hope it will help you improve somehow in some things you are doing in your life. So our today's video, I am going to talk about ways to live a soft life, a stress-free life, like hakuna matata. Yes, hakuna matata. What if I told you that?
Okay guys, that is me, and I'm trying to vibe with all this Akuna Matata thing, and my goodness, it's a vibe. I can tell you for real, it is a good one, but unfortunately it is not the way to a stress-free life. So we are going to be realistic here as follows.
The first point is declutter your mind. Yeah, I know you will start asking yourself, how am I going to declutter my mind? How is a decluttered mind look like? When I talk about decluttering your mind, I mean you have a lot going on in your head. Like you cannot even think. You cannot take a time to think about yourself. You cannot take a time to think about life in general. You are always having something. You are always having issues going on. You cannot think about business. You cannot even sleep. You cannot sleep. Most of the time, you're just busy figuring how to do things out. You're always busy trying to see how to do this. You have too many ideas in your head, too many business ideas in your head. Like there is nothing that you cannot think clearly. You cannot even take a time to think about yourself and your life. You are always having too many ideas. So while you are decluttering your mind, concentrate. You understand me? Yes. Concentrate on things that are making you restless, things that are making you sleepless, and solve them permanently. Did I say permanently? Yes. Solve them permanently. Solve them to an extent that they will not come again in your life and become an obstruction or distractor in your life again. If it is job, if it is relationship, if it is your finances, if it is even some parents. Some parents are on our case. You're working somewhere and the boss is on your case. Try to find a solution and solve those things permanently. Declutter your mind. It will help you live a soft life. It will help you think sound, sleep sound, and have time for productive things in your life. That is number one. And number two, as we are moving to the second point, take a short break because I've just dropped a bomb. As you guys try to think and internalize what I have just said, let me take a drink. And yes guys, this is mango juice, like pure mango juice, blended with love and so much care with my hands. I love fresh juice, so if it's certain season, if it's pineapple season, I will try to drink that pineapple juice until the end of season. I've drank it. If it is maybe avocado season, I will drink that avocado juice. So now it's mango season. We are shining with mango juice. and it's good. Yeah, it's a good one. It's a good one. You should practice too. You should learn to make your own juice at home. The second point is work on yourself. And work on yourself, you can do something for yourself, and by doing something for yourself, I mean concentrate on people that impact your life positively. Cut off any person who is making your life a mess. Even if it is a friend who is making your life difficult, cut that friend off. Cut that friend off. Learn to let go of people. Don't be these people who believe longevity. Did I say it right? Yes. Some people believe in them. If you are with this person for a very long time, that person is right for you. No. Avoid those kind of relationship, because those relationships are not healthy. You can meet someone today and that person can change your life. You can have someone in your life for 10 years and that person can be a total disaster in your life. Learn to cut people off. Learn to let go of people. Work on yourself. Work on your mental health. Work on your physical health. Try to have time to yourself. Learn to live alone. Give time for yourself to think. Take time where you can sit alone, even if it is in your house. If you have kids in your room, just try to sit alone. Try to think for yourself. Try to think for this life, because I am telling you, there are some people who are very lazy. There are some people who are very lazy to an extent that they cannot even think. They cannot take time to think for themselves. They cannot even spend 1 hour while they are alone. They will need other people to complement their life. They will need other people to talk about some things. Maybe if it's about people, they cannot have time for themselves. So work on yourself. Take time to think and reflect in your life. Reflect on how your life has been going. Try to be yourself and avoid minding other people's business. Take time to think. Think about the job you're doing. Think about the relationship you are in. Think about your finances. Nobody will think for you. You have to take time, work on yourself, and think for yourself. Yeah. Our point number 3 is that learn and practice minimalism. You cannot just wake up today and decide, I want to be a minimal person. You have to learn to be one, and practice to be one. It is an art, just like any other art. Minimalism, it's an art. Learn to declutter your environment. Now, by talking about your environment, I mean everything that surrounds you. In your house, learn to be minimal. Learn to take all those things that are not working. Learn to take them out. You will find someone, that person has a lot of, you will find that maybe they have turedio tumeharibika, turedio twa zamani, I don't know, kativi kako hapo kameshaga haribika zamani, lakini that person does not want to take things out. Keeping them. They have a lot of things they are not even using. Make sure that the things that you have in your house, let those things be the things that you are using. The things that you are using, You will find the person has a big wardrobe, clothes full in it, too many clothes full in it. Some of the clothes that person is not even wearing. So if you look in your wardrobe, you find out that you have many clothes that you haven't worn like for 6 months. Give them away. Learn to give things away. Take even those things to charity. There are people who truly need those clothes. There are people who truly need the shoes. There are people who truly need that bag you are keeping there. You are not taking it anywhere. Learn to declutter your wardrobe. Learn to declutter your sitting room. Stop buying things that you are not using. Have some very few things that you are only somewhere. You start purchasing things that you don't even need. You don't even need those things. You see a decoration, you don't even have anywhere to store it. You don't even have anywhere to put it. Don't purchase those kind of things. Don't be too much. Don't have many things going around you. You have nowhere to sit. The room is full. Learn to be minimal. Give those things away. If you cannot give, I understand some people cannot give their things away for free. If you cannot give those things away for free, I understand, because you bought them, you used money to buy them too. So you can't just be giving away everything. Sell them, resell, resell, keep that money. Let that money work for you in other ways than just making that money sitting there and nobody is using it. Okay. Moving on to the fourth point. Yes, and this is a good one. And I know many people here are guilty of this one. Even me, back then when I was in university, I was doing this. I was doing this big time, and this is learn to go after quality over quantity. Did I say that right? Learn to buy things that are of good quality. Things that you can really put on, even if it's one, when you put it on, you feel like, this cloth of mine, this is a good piece. It was worth the investment. Avoid buying many things simply because they are cheap. That will cost you, because we all know that cheap is expensive. Those cheap things are very expensive. I have bought many tops. In thrift shop where they open these thrift clothes. I will go there, I will pick many tops simply because they are being sold like $1 maybe. Yes, $1, $2. You are going there, you start buying. After sisi watu wa after. Oh my goodness. When I was in university, a place called Mwenge. For those who don't know, I went to University of Dar es Salaam. Mwenge is very, very near the university. That was our point. Kipindi hicho hata Mwenge bado haijabomolewa. Kama sasa hivi Mwenge imebomolewa, but that time we could go there. Unakuta nguo zinafunguliwa. Afu mbili you start buying a lot of clothes. You will come out there with 10 tops. And out of 10, when you reach home, I don't know what is wrong with this nguo za mtumba. Nguo za mtumba hizi za kwenda kusagura, you pick. I don't know what is wrong with those clothes. You will pick 10 clothes. Then when you get home, you will find only 2. Only can put them on. They can, they look nice on you. They have good quality. Yet you just got 10. Where are you taking the rest of 8 clothes? Where are you taking those 8 clothes? The remaining ones, Learn to go for quality. If that's 20,000, because you bought 2,001 clothes. So if they are 10 clothes, means you have spent 20,000 there. You get it? Learn to take that 20,000, go and point clothes. You like thrift clothes because we all like them. They are good. They are cheap. Go and point clothes. Point clothes that I need this one. Maybe it's 10,000, buy one. Another 10,000, buy one. You will put on those clothes for a very long time. You won't believe me. You end up simply because you just saw some shoes, mtumba shoes, maybe some 2 heels or sneakers. Maybe they are being sold $2, $3. Wewe ndio huyo umekimbia 5,500 tununue viatu. You will end up buying so many of those shoes. And trust me, you will not be wearing them. You won't be putting them on. I had many shoes. One day I will do a video on how I transformed my life from being that person who could buy everything, to a minimal life. You will see how many pairs of shoes I have now compared to my previous. You will see how many handbags I have now compared to my previous handbags. Choose quality always. Choose quality, even if it is a bed. You just buy because let me go for this one. I can have 2 beds, one for me, one for visitor. And then what will happen next? You will go and sleep and the bed will fall down with you. Utanguka na kitanda. Yeah, that is how it works. Too many things will make you stressful. Stress the hell out of you. You won't believe me. Utaona nguo zimejaa, unashindwa kupaka kabatini, ndani kumejaa, hauwezi kuweka vitu vikawa na muonekano mzuri kwa sababu kila kitu kimetapakaa kila sehemu. Choose quality, baby. Yeah, choose quality. And our 5th point is this one. Learn, you understand me? Learn to have a reason for every decision you are making. Yeah, you heard me. Don't just decide things because you have decided. Don't just decide things because I just thought like I don't have anything to do, so I just decided to to decide that way. I decided to go back home because I think that I cannot make enough. Learn to have a reason for every decision, because as long as we decide something, it will impact our life. Even if it's not at that point in life, even if it is later, trust me, it will impact your life. And how is it going to impact your life? We don't want to impact our lives with negative things. No, we don't want that. We want to impact our lives in such a positive way. So learn to have a reason to why you are accepting that job offer. You understand me? A reason to why you are going to take that course, that you are going to take it at the university. A reason why you have followed that particular page you are following. Reason why you have subscribed to my channel. Don't just come here and be like, no, since I'm just subscribing, let me subscribe. Make sure you are learning something out of it. You get me? Have a reason to why you are entering in that relationship, especially when it comes to relationship. This is a serious issue. I just found myself with him. I don't know how I ended up here. When things start going things, that is when you start to think like, why am I even here? So if only you took time to reason rational on why you are entering into that friendship, into that relationship, into that job you are doing right now, into keeping those people around, you wouldn't have regretting anything in your life. Let's all try to have a reason in every decision we are making. In any business we are doing, let's try to think, have a rational reason why you are doing that. What is your purpose in doing this? Try to have a reason. Don't be just this person who will just wake up today, unakurupuka kama sijui umetoka wapi. Unakurupuka, unaanza kufanya maamuzi, unakurupuka, unaanza kufanya hivi. Don't be that kind of person. Living a soft life, hatukurupuki. Everything is planned. We all have reasons to why we are doing whatever we are doing. Yes, that is our point number 5. And I'm going to talk about this one point that I think this can cover all those points that I have said. Have God. In every stage in your life, learn to walk with God. You understand me? Learn to walk with God. God will lead you to places that you won't even believe. God will take you to places that you will not even think of, that here, even mimi kweli ningekuwa hapa, Mungu atakufikisha hapa. You know, learn to walk with God's guidance. Learn to read Bible in any situation in your life, because on top of everything, you understand me? The Bible has all the answers you need. The Bible has all the answers you need to any question you have. The Bible has it. Learn to use the Bible as your manual. Learn to use the Bible as your manual. Like, kila kitu unachohitaji kujua kwenye maisha kipo kwenye Biblia. Hiwe ni kuanzisha biashara, hiwe ni kufanya kazi, hiwe ni kuwa na mahusiano mazuri na watu, hiwe ni yani hayo mambo yote yapo kwenye Biblia. I like how things have been simplified nowadays. I just go to Google. I need to know something about Bible. What is the Bible saying about wealth creation? What are the Bible verses about overcoming anxiety? You understand? The Bible verses will line up there. You will pick up Psalm 3 and 4 to read, and your life will go on very well. So learn to have God in anything you are doing, because on top of everything, Mungu ni mkuu kuliko kawaida. So that is all for today. And anyway, before we sign out, I want to tell you something. I have forgot this one. This will help you to live even a more softer life. Avoid gossiping. This is hard for many women. Many women, we like gossiping. You know, it's kind of juicy, you know. We like gossiping, but I'm telling you, this will cost your life. Gossiping will cost your life. Gossiping will make your life a mess and a hell. You understand that? God is against gossiping. If you want to know what the Bible says about gossiping and minding other people's business, go and read 1 Thessalonians 4, verses 11 to 12. You will know what the Bible says about minding other people's business. So avoid it at all costs, yeah? So I'd like to say thanks again for everyone who has tuned in. This marks the end of our week. If you find maybe these tips that I have given you realistic, comment below and say something. If you find them realistic, if you find them helpful to you, please share with other people too. Let us grow this channel and subscribe to my channel, like the video, comment. Let's become this part of wonderful family. So I don't have much to say. See you on the next video.